Good morning, everyone. Myself Alanglishmi from Information Technology, Ramco Institute of Technology. My topic is here message passing and shared memory. What is message passing? Message passing is here communication or statement convey from the one person to another person or one group to another group. What is the message passing? The message passing is occurs the synchronization and communication between the two processes. And message passing is used the method of the communication is microkernel. Message passing is passing to the message into two types of the communication. First one is direct communication and second one is a indirection communication. Direct communication is a one processor to another processor. Indirect communication is a one processor is communicated with the more than processor. What is kernel? The kernel is a core part of the operating system. It is used to bridge between software application and the hardware of the computer. Message passing is a more than way is used to the distributed system. The message passing is provided to the two statement. First one is a send statement, second is a receive statement. The send statement is it is the destination message and the source name, and receive is a destination message and source name. Send primitive is used for the sending the message into the destination. The information from the message to another processor designed by the destination. Next point is a shared memory. What is shared memory? The shared memory it is called as the you consider the two processor. One processor sending to the more than message is a the all message are stored in a particular place. That is called as the shared memory. The shared memory can be simultaneously accessed by the multiple processor. This is done by that the processor can be communicated with each other. Communication among the processor take the pleasure, shared data, variable, synchronization among the processor. The processor is implemented to the distributed environment. It is considered a very two processor. First, I already told in the shared memory definition. You consider a two processor. First processor is a and second processor is a B. Processor A sending to the more than message. Example message 0, 1, 2 and etc. It is conveyed to the n messages to the processor B. This all messages is stored in a particular place. That place called as the shared memory. Um, Difference between the message passing and the shared memory. Variables give to the marshaled from the processor receiving the processor. But the all variables store a access in the directed shared memory. Processor can be communicated with each processor. So one processor can be alter the execution of the processor. This technique can be used to heterogeneous computer. This cannot be used with a heterogeneous computer. Synchronization through the locks of the semaphore and processor communication via messenger passing must be executed at the same time. Emulating message passing on the shared memory system. They act as the message passing system is assigned to the each processor. Send and receives processor or implemented by the writing to the reading of the destination sender process of the address spaces. Separated location can be reserved as the mailbox for each ordered for the processor. Emulating shared memory and the message passing system. The emulating expansion of the processor to gain the access to the process of the memory location. So using the shared memory emulation because the read and the write operation are implemented by using the network wide communication. More than primitives used to the distributed communication. Blocking, non-blocking, synchronization, asynchronization. The message and receive the communication through the send received respectively. A send parameter is a two parameter destination and buffer. The receive is a source and buffer. Buffer is a type of the two method unbuffered and unbuffered. Unbuffered is it is to get the copy directly from the buffer of the network, but buffer is the used to the data later gets the copy from the kernel buffer. Blocking primitives. The primitives weight of the message is delivery. The receipt the receipt determines the pooling common buffer is interpreted. Sending blocking is a return the control of the caller immediately. In non-blocking send the control details of the processor even through the data copies of the user buffer user. A non-blocking receiver under control the returns of the processor even before the data may have arrived from the sender. Synchronization. Synchronization means the processor receives the primary completes when the data received in copy into the receiver. Asynchronization is means a parameter returned to the primitive calls as the system generated. Send and receive parameters can be implemented the four methods. First one here blocking synchronization, non-blocking synchronization, blocking asynchronization, non-blocking asynchronization. Blocking synchronization Blocking synchronization is used to the user buffer to the user buffer to the kernel buffer and is then sent to the over the network. And a non-blocking synchronization is invoking the processor copy the data from the buffer. Blocking asynchronization is copied from the buffer used to the kernel buffer. Non-blocking asynchronization sent to the check later using the wait operation for the communication of the synchronization sent. A modern method used to the distributed system. Parallel virtual machine is designed to allow the network heterogeneous. RPC used to the two processor may be on the same system. There be different systems using the network communication, and RIM used to the program write object oriented. Different computer can be interact in the distributed network. Difference. It is a RMA is a object oriented paradigm. RPC is a specific subroutine. They are both support the programming with interface. They are constructed on the top of the request replay protocol. They both offer the similar level of the transparency. Thank you.